I'm Jan Robert Schutter from Crypto Academy, co-founder. I'm here with my business partner Harry Klip and also from Bitcoin Magazine, Wessel Simons. We're here at Rockstart, and there is a big evening, big event of Bitcoin Wednesday, every first Wednesday of the month. And we have the honor to speak with Rueben. He just came out of the plane from Malaysia after a short flight of 20 hours flight. And he's a COO of Zcoin, and I have to say that your presentation was very good.
Thank you very much.
And even I could understand, or even Harry could understand it as a non-tech.
Yeah, because I'm a non-tech guy.
Yeah, and it was very interesting about Zcoin that you can erase the trace of Bitcoin transactions, and you don't need, how do you say it, a coin mixer or something.
That's right.
And what are the most other advantages of Zcoin?
Well, we were talking about something like MTP. I mean, besides the privacy element, I think privacy and decentralization goes hand in hand, because if you have privacy but you have a very centralized system, that actually makes it more open to censorship. Like, for example, if I have several large mining pools, I can censor transactions in that way. So decentralization and privacy, I think, really go hand in hand. And MTP, which stands for Merkle-Tree Proofs, it's our new proof of work algorithm that we're planning to launch on testnet in about 2 months. And it's basically, the idea behind MTP is to kind of bring back the old days where people could get coins on a casual basis. You don't need specialized hardware. You could just turn it on your own computer and earn a decent amount of coins. And I think that's really, really important in a cryptocurrency, because we are seeking to be, like a currency, and you need distribution. And if you think about it, if anyone can turn on a computer and earn some new coins, especially with the high inflation rate, like 50 coins per block, I think it's a great way to get Zcoin out into the world, rather than other coins which are a bit more, which I feel are short-sighted. They want to talk about, price going up, and they really constrain their supply, which to me is a bad idea in the long run if you're talking about adoption of a currency. Yeah.
And you have also other private coins like Zcash, for instance, and you also put a nice list of other private coins. Which were those?
So basically, of course, I would say the leading privacy coins now besides Zcoin would be Monero and Zcash. These are like leaders in pushing privacy technology. I mean, yes, they're rival projects, but I think they're doing good work. And I think, what was the question again?
These are the competitors, or these are the privacy coins. But what is the advantage of using Zcoin?
Well, basically, I would say that Zcoin offers a very balanced offering, where we're talking about giving a very large anonymity set without taking risks. So, for example, with Monero, yes, fine, it's using really proven technology in ring CT, but it's generally limited to a 1 in 5 set per transaction. And we actually have seen, when it's with a low probability like that, there are ways to de-anonymize, but still it's a pretty good privacy for what it is. But that doesn't mean that we should not explore something like zero-knowledge proofs, which allows anonymity sets up to 10,000, 20,000, or even much, much more. And so Zcash is also really good in the sense that they also use zero-knowledge proofs. But one of the things they use is the ZK snarks, which has a lot of cryptographic assumptions that haven't really been tested. And they also have something to achieve their really ultimate privacy. They also give out something called supply auditability, meaning that if there's a flaw in the cryptography, there's a flaw in the trusted setup, coins can be inflated out of thin air and they would never know it. So I think that's a potential problem. There's a lot of controversy over the trusted setup issue, the multi-party computation, and with our next version of Zero Coin, we hope to remove the trusted setup. We hope to retain the anonymity set and still bring proof sizes a lot smaller. So that's something we're really excited about. I can't share too much, but we plan to have probably an academic paper in 1 or 2 months that will lay out the scheme out, and then we'll start coding. But we're really excited about that, because then we can say we're not just balanced, but possibly the best out there.
Mm-hmm. And what is actually the business model of Zcoin? Do you earn transactions fees, or what is the idea?
Well, currently, I mean, the block reward is similar to Bitcoin. So, of course, miners earn a certain reward. But we also have Z nodes, which are master node systems, where people are incentivized to host full nodes and propagate the blocks, and they get 30% of the block reward. And there's also part of the block reward, I believe, is like 14%.
And so
That's
for
really-
$15 now. It was $15. I saw that the block reward now.
no, it's
15.
50, but how many percent
Yeah,
goes?
15% you saw.
Yeah, I think it's the 14.
No, 30% was.
30% goes to the Z nodes.
Yes.
And then 14% goes
Okay.
to the founders' rewards.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of it goes to the team, and that's how we fund development.
Yes.
So we're kind of like self-funded, which is great. Of course, right now it's kind of a central in the sense that all the money comes to the team. But as you know, maybe like 2 years time, when the project matures, it is our intention to open this up to a form of community voting, where after we've already set down the foundations, we can open it up to the community rather than now we're kind of like in our infancy. So it's better to just have a central guiding vision rather than clouded with too many opinions.
Yeah, and do you have any idea how many people are using this solution already?
Well, right now, I mean, like, I really don't know from the transaction analysis, but I know we have like, at least 100 merchants in Thailand. We're actively recruiting, I would say, like brick and mortar shops to sort of, accept Zcoin. We are not being like, we're not going to go partner with Pornhub or something like that.
No,
But
okay.
I think the
Okay.
idea is that we're
Yes.
going to start from the brick and mortar shops, and once there's sufficient sort of interest in Zcoin, especially in our area, that will naturally lead to more volume and hopefully a bigger merchant adoption. But we're not, we're not being idealistic and say like, oh yeah, Walmart's going to accept Zcoin. No, we have to start from
Yeah,
The-
and
the
do you have
low-hanging
also base in Europe already, or
not yet,
or you-
which is something because we're currently, a lot of us are based in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
So we're kind of building from a base of strength, but we are trying to recruit more
Okay.
people in Europe. I mean, some of developers are from Europe, Tykes from Ireland, Sebastian Bausch is actually from Germany. Sebastian Mack, our community guy, is
Yes.
from Germany, and we're actually looking to start a Zcoin ambassador program where you can actively, we'll be giving out Zcoins, we'll be encourage merchant adoption. So that's what we've been focusing
Yeah, and
on.
also for masternoding, what is it? What is necessary to be a masternode?
Right now, I mean, when we first decided 1,000 Zcoins, it was only $15 then.
Yeah,
So
now
it
it's
was like
$45.
Now it's like
$45.
$45.
Okay, yeah.
So you need 1,000 Zcoins. You need a computer that can stay online 24/7, and basically enough bandwidth. Maybe I don't know how many.
Okay.
Just a typical VPS. would be
Yes,
sufficient.
and for the normal people like Ingrid in the street, for instance, or Kim in Jung, what can they do with? How do they use Zcoin? at
Oh,
this moment?
currently, like we have several mobile wallet solutions. So right now, you can use it to go to like small little shops and buy stuff. I mean, here in Europe, we haven't really started that yet.
So there's green area now. Uncharted territory, I would say, and this is first step. In
Yes,
Amsterdam.
this is the first time. I mean, this is my first time
Okay.
in Europe presenting
welcome, of
Zcoin,
course.
and it was actually through Technopreneur and a couple of Zcoin fans who actually invited us to Bitcoin Wednesday.
Very
so
nice.
That's really nice to be here after all this talking. Yeah.
Yes, and where can we admire you in other events in Europe? Where can we see you?
Well,
actually?
we'll be in London after this.
Yes.
I think it's another meetup. I don't know why it's so last minute, but it's like 5th or 6th of
Okay.
May. After that, I mean, this is just our first foray in, and hopefully, we'll be having much more events in Europe soon. But yeah, I just got married, so I'm trying to take it slow.
Okay, and maybe you can do a combination honeymoon with events. Maybe.
my wife will do that.
Now maybe it's possible, but so anyway, we are the number one the crypto academy community in Holland with Dutch based and Dutch speaking community, but we have a stage. So also we can also put Zcoin on the map.
I know some other guys that invited us.
Yes.
Couldn't schedule it, so we'll probably do one more like Europe tour maybe in autumn or something like
Yes. Well, anyway, we are with LinkedIn connected. Keep us informed with our community. We will communicate, and hopefully we will see each other later.
that. Yeah, we are really active on Telegram. We have a Discord. We have a website at zcoin.io. We're also really active on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to help out, contribute to development, or moderate our Reddit, because our Reddit's kind of sad.
Perfect. Thanks very much for this short interview, Ruben, and very much luck, of course,
very
with
much.
your tour and with your project of Zcoin. Thanks very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.